Hello everyone, it's me, Lara. Do I look any smaller? No, I'm just kidding. This is week 10 of my weight loss journey, and I am on here to give you an update, obviously. My last update was week 7, so I missed week 8 and 9, and I'll explain why. So if you're looking for 8 and 9, it doesn't exist. So we're just going from 7 straight to 10. And the reason why is partly because I was kind of lazy, but the other part was because I've been traveling quite a bit. I've been out of town. I went to Las Vegas and I went to Chicago. And so I was out running around. If you see our other videos, you'll see kind of what we've been doing and things like that, and how I've been managing my weight loss. Not specifically in those videos, but you'll see some of the choices that I've made. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I am still on my journey. I've actually lost 4 more pounds since I've been on my own and vacationing. And so I guess I'm here to tell you is I'm not quite, I'm driven. I'm definitely, determined to make this work and to, continue to lose weight. But at the same time, give you and me permission to live our lives. So what I'm saying is yes, I went on vacation. I didn't have dessert. I'm not really a dessert person anyway, but I didn't go hog wild. While I was out of town, I would have like a Caesar salad. And even though I couldn't exactly count the calories in that Caesar salad, I still ate it unapologetically. I just thought, you know what, this is a big salad, and I chose to get my salad dressing on the side, and I would just dip my, the salad in the dressing. So I was still enjoying, the people that I was with. I wasn't just having water for dinner and those kind of things. I did make, conscious choices to be, more mindful of what I was eating. I also brought the last 2 trips, and I'm going on another trip soon, is I brought what I call a feed bag. It's an extra suitcase full of food. Some of the foods are for my husband, Jerry, and I will insert clips so in case you didn't see the other videos of some of the foods that I would bring. But I mean, I brought things that I like to eat and that I could eat like for breakfast or for lunch and still try to have some kind of a sensible meal while I'm out, because I know that I'm not always going to be near my hotel room. I could put some of, food in my purse or something like that, but still, I just wanted to let you know that. So I have a few other little things that I've filmed for you, because I want you to know that even though I'm eating 1,000 calories or less, or I try to really hard when I'm home, I'm really vigilant about that. But I wanted to show you that I want to eat what I want to eat, and I make that work. So if I'm feeling like, for example, you're going to see in this video later on, you're going to see that I wanted pasta. So I have a half a cup of pasta with a half a cup of marinara sauce and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a little bit of pine nuts. And that way I get fulfilled, I eat food. It's not an enormous bowl, but it's actually not, it's more than 2 or 3 mouthfuls. And I am very, very satiated. So I just wanted to let you know that regardless of what's going on in your lives, we are all responsible for what we put in our mouths all the time. And so if you want to continue, like I'm continuing to lose weight, I'm not doing the Optavia. I still have my Optavia food in case I want to pop back onto that and see maybe a little bit more weight loss in a little bit smaller amount of time, but I'm still continuing to lose. And that is the important part, is that I'm just mindful when I make my choices, and I am eating what I really enjoy. And I think for me right now, that's what's keeping me, focused, is like, I know that later on tonight, because I'm continuing to write down on my little cards everything, although I didn't put the last thing I ate on here, I still need to do that. But I always have like a running tally in my mind of exactly how much I've had. And that way it keeps me, it just keeps me knowing what I've had, what I have left. And, sometimes at the end of the evening, I'm not hungry. And that's the thing, is that I've either gotten used to it, or that's really all our body needs. And I found out that I would eat more often than not when I was flat out not hungry at all, just because it's dinner time or just because it's lunchtime. And then I would make choices that, when I think now and I start to imagine like how many calories were in, whatever I would have chosen, it's like, that's a whole day, in now for lunch or something like that. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you that I do have a dessert that I wanted to share with you that is lower calorie, but it's not prepared, and I still have to go to the store and get an ingredient for it. So I will put that on the next video. So be on the lookout for that. And I will also tell you that the things that you see that I've made are things that I do eat often. I kind of go in little spurts where I'll eat the same things and then I'll stop and then I'll change to something else and I'll eat those things. So I do tend to kind of, like for example, the pasta dish that you're going to see, I've probably eaten it 3 times already. So, but that's what I enjoy. I actually enjoy it. I look forward to it. I enjoy it. And so, there's no problem with doing that. I eat my big salads still. Those are not going to be in this video because they're in previous video, or it's in a previous video. And what else? I think that's the only thing. I've got, like I said, I'm going out of town again, and I am planning on, trying to bring snacks or bring foods that I know that I can eat and stay within plan, even if maybe I have a few drinks in the afternoon / evening, or we go and eat out. Sometimes if I eat a meal, I will only eat half of what I order, and try to save the other half. Or if I can't, then I just have got to let it go. It's not worth, I don't want to eat it just so it doesn't go to waste, because that's kind of a waste too. So anyway, so there's that. So if you have any questions or comments, please add them down in the comments below. And if you will hit the like button, I would really appreciate that. And subscribe, because if you subscribe, you will know when I upload another video. And it also helps YouTube know that maybe you guys are watching, and that they'll put my videos out there for other people to see. So anyway, but thank you so much. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. And I'd love to support you guys in any way that I can, just to be a cheerleader or anything like that. I am still on my journey. I am by no means even close to my goal. So I'm going to continue moving on, and I'm going to share what I find out, or share things that I'm making, just in the event that you need like an idea, like a low calorie meal idea that is satisfying, because that's my goal. It's like, what can I eat that's going to taste good, where I'm not going to hate, while I'm eating it the entire time, just like choking it down and not enjoying it. That's what, this is life, you guys. We have to live and we have to enjoy. And, yeah, and we have to eat, unfortunately, to live. So it's not like we can just go cold turkey and not eat anymore. So anyway, but I hope you guys have a wonderful week. It's, let's see, today is Labor Day. I keep wanting to call it Memorial Day, but it's actually Labor Day. So I am actually gonna upload this video right now, so that I am not any later than I already am in uploading this daggum video. So anyway, enjoy these other things, because coming up next are some things that I've made. And anyway, how many times can I say goodbye? All right, I don't like to say goodbye like that. So I will see you guys later. Bye. just unloaded our suitcase from all the food that we brought, and I thought I'd show you just because this is, so we'll start on this end. So we brought Coke Zero because, you know, we're in a hotel room with there is a pop machine outside, but yeah, if you want something here, you don't have a refrigerator in here and you don't have a coffee machine. So you kind of either have to think ahead or go downstairs after you're already thirsty. So I thought I'd just be proactive. In here, these are our, well, we have special drinks in these. This one is vodka and this one is, what's in yours? Rum. And then, so just because I am dieting, I brought some food so I didn't have to like rely on eating out all the time, even though that probably will still happen a little bit. But these I brought for like for breakfast. These are Jerry's. You can tell which ones are Jerry's. But then I brought like, you know, this popcorn, and then I thought I'd try these. And then we've got pistachios, and I love these Quest protein chips. Jerry said he liked these smokehouse almonds. So, oh, and then I did bring my little thing here to make to heat up the ramen, and then I just ordered this on Amazon, and this is like a little heating coil so that I can make hot water for coffee, which is in here. I just have a few little coffee things in here, and then I have Splenda and then I have my little bowls, and then I have some, I don't know, silverware somewhere. But anyway, it looked like a lot more food at home. And then in here, I have some hummus. I just have it on top of chillin', but some hummus. So, anyway, we're going to be here for 5 days, so I thought, I don't know. It's prepared. You think it's prepared, or you think it's way overkill? Anyway, there you go. So I'm getting ready to scramble up some eggs, but this will be a great, you know, high protein breakfast, low carb. But I have 2 eggs in here, and they are 70 calories apiece. And I'm going to put 1 slice of this American cheese in here, and then cook it up. And that's going to make for, you know, a fairly low calorie breakfast. What is that? 140, 245 calorie breakfast. Pretty good. So let me get to it. Okay, so I'm going to add a little pepper. And the cheese is already in there because I like to make it like that. So it's all nice and melty. And I'm going to add it to this non-stick pan. And I'm not adding anything to it. It might stick a little bit just because it does. But it'll be good. Scrambled eggs with American cheese and pepper. 245 calories. 2 large eggs, 1 slice of American cheese. Very satisfying and filling. Here is a bowl of edamame. This is 1 serving. I bought it in the frozen food section, and I just heated it up. It's maybe 1.5 cups of shelled edamame, really high in protein, a little bit of fat to keep you satiated. And then this is just a bowl of broth that I really enjoy, and I eat them together just to kind of fill me up. And of course, I'm taken to having a monster a day. But if this is not chicken broth or beef broth, but I just thought I would pull this out. So if you wanted bone broth or chicken broth or beef broth, for example, it's only 10 calories per cup. So you could have 2 cups of this for 20 calories. And it's actually surprisingly filling just by itself. You might want to add a little bit of, you know, spice to it, or which way you like it, but it's really very fulfilling. And yeah, so 140 plus 0, or if you wanted to have this plus 20, so that's 160. Next meal, 1/2 cup of macaroni. My pot is over here boiling. And over here I have 1/2 cup of garlic marinara that I put in the freezer so I wouldn't waste the whole jar. So now it's just sitting in some really hot water trying to come to, yeah, unfrozen state. So I'll show you the rest in a minute. Next I have the pine nuts. I'm going to get 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to toast those because I'm going to put those in the pastas and then in the marinara sauce. It's going to be delicious. I had finished, and if you are having a hard time hearing me, Jerry is watching one of our videos over there. But this is marinara sauce and the macaroni that I boiled up, and then I already put the pine nuts. You can see some of them interspersed. And then I'm going to top it off with 1/8 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. So this is a 1/4 cup, half of it. So that right there. So we've got 200 for the pasta, 50 for the marinara, 50 for the pignon, and 50 for the cheese. So that's 350. It's going to be good.